Before we dive into Ali McCoist's thoughts on Rangers and Celtic and what he's petrified and terrified of, let's talk about Tom Lawrence, folks, because he's injured. 4 to 6 weeks, he is out. Dujon Sterling also probably won't start tonight. Clement pretty much confirming that. So it looks like we're stuck with the same old crew. Dessers and James Tavernier. But I tell you what, I'm going to upload this feed whenever I finish it. And then we're going to do a live stream at, I'd say, about 4:45. When about the team news will be out, guys. And that'll be fun to react to. Absolutely, well, that'll be fun to react to. It probably won't be that fun to react to, but we'll see how it goes. But anyway, as for Tom Lawrence, we knew it was going to be a decent length injury when you seen him do it against. I mean, it's the fact he's getting injured, launching a ball forward to the big man, Dessers. It just, I don't know, it just sums up Rangers at the minute. I mean, the style of play is putrid, and I think we'll miss Lawrence to a degree, even though I want rid of him. I think it just sums up her. But then, will we? We've got Yanis Hadji, right? And we've got Bajrami. Two players for me that are better in that number 10 role than Tom Lawrence. But yeah, Bajrami's not really had a chance to play in the number 10 role, so hopefully he starts tonight in the number 10 role. But again, it's the problem with the European squad. You know, we could have seen tonight a midfield free of Bajrami on the left, Hadji in the middle, and Tierney on the right. Or if you wanted to put Hadji on the left, I'm pretty sure he could. But then I think Bajrami suited more to the left than Hadji. But anyway, you know what I mean? Like, see that free there behind a decent striker? That's a decent. I mean, that's a decent attacking midfield. I think it is. In Tierney, Bajrami, and Hadji. You know, you say you get a striker that actually knows how to put the ball in the back of the net. Like I was going to say Shankland. Maybe that pipe dream's gone, even though I'd still definitely take him. And then your midfield. There is potential in this Rangers team, right? If we play the right players. But the problem is with Clement, he talks about potential and continues to play guys that are just done. You know what I mean? And that to me that's the biggest problem. Like I've said over the past couple of weeks that he's talking shite about potential, and it's the sense of just starting the same old players like Tav, Dessers, you know, Proper. He's not going to get any better. The reason why he's just sitting now on the bench and probably going to go to the reserves because the guy's in his 30s. The guy's not going to improve. You know what I mean? Like you look at the attacking midfield and the midfield of Rangers, right? The defensively and attack. I mean, that is the area of the pitch for me that it's like, right, there is room to improve there because there's a lot of guys that are young or have just came to the club. I get it, Tierney's on loan so he can go. Then, you know, you can look at it the flip side and say, well, McCausland, he's not good enough for Rangers. You know, Barron can improve. Diamonde can improve, but again, I need Diamonde shows you like what he can do, like 1 in every 5 games. We need somebody that shows you what they can do in 4 out of 5 games and then has a one off. But anyway, less about me berating my players and more than Tally McCoy, because he said he's petrified by Rangers but terrified for Celtic too for a whole different reason. Now, I was on TalkSport this morning ahead of Europa League duty. Europa, nice. That's what Alan Brazil said. He said, it's a few weeks away, but Rangers go to Old Trafford and Celtic go to Villa. That'll be a big few days. McCoy said, I'll be watching that one behind the couch. You can watch it on the couch with a glass of red. Some of the games coming up are fantastic. Credit to you boys. You've given yourself a real chance of qualification. I have to say, Al, it doesn't break my heart to say it, but I don't particularly enjoy saying it. What about your mob on Tuesday night? The tempo Celtic are playing at right now, a lot of teams just can't live with them. They've got pace and power. They got a doing in Dortmund, so to bounce back with a couple of great results is great. End of quote. Tell you what, I mean, I don't particularly fear Manchester United, right? But what I fear at Manchester United is the fact that Eric Ten Hag is away. They've brought a guy in who just scudded City 4-1. But saying that, here, I'm not going to buy in to the English Premier League bias. I think Sporting Lisbon are a better team than Manchester United. Obviously, I mean, we're not talking about stature of club here, folks, before anyone starts greeting. You look at that Sporting Lisbon team and you look at it pound for pound, I would rather the Sporting Lisbon team. Obviously, the United team's got a higher value just because it's the Premier League and they've signed players for ridiculous amount of monies. I mean, that Gigores up front fucking shits all over Rasmus Højlund and Marcus Rashford, I tell you. Absolutely, man. That's a he's won leagues with that team. He's won cups with that team against Benfica and Porto. Yeah, and they put Man City to the sword. I mean, Man City obviously dealing with injuries, but not many. I thought Lisbon might win. I didn't expect 4-1. McCoist, Brazil went on to say, the urgency and electricity generated at Celtic just now is incredible. It shocked me. It was an amazing game. We're talking about a side in the Bundesliga doing really well. And I thought it would be a tough game. But Celtic were fantastic. Ray Parlour chimed in and said, Rangers seem alright at the moment. 6 points in the Europa League, only 3 points off the top. They need to not lose the game. If they get a draw, it's a fantastic result. I mean, he's talking about in the Europa League, I get it, but I don't think the sentence Rangers seem alright at the moment really should be getting uttered at the start of November here. But anyway, is what it is. McCoy then responded, I'd bite your hand off right now for a draw. The level of inconsistency of Rangers has been remarkable, but they played really well in Malmo, picked up the victory and were excellent in the home game against Steaua Bucharest. Yeah, you can't call them that, mate. FCSB. But I think another problem is, you look at it and think, well, you could say, well, who are we going to sign in January? Who are Manchester United going to sign in January? They're going to back this guy. You know what I mean? But yeah. He says they got a little bit of a going over against Lyon, so it's been a little bit up and down. But if they can put together any kind of performance as they have in Europe and get a draw, then it would be a great point. I agree. Right? I agree with McCoist. Rangers, Europe suits us more to a degree. Not using that as an excuse, but I think that's just the reality. But we've regressed so much over the recent years. I just think European results are going to be. They're going to disintegrate European results. I mean, I look at the team tonight, and Olympiacos aren't great. I haven't even done a match preview for it, so consider this kind of a match preview long into McCoist. But Olympiacos are a decent team, but we've seen in a pre-season friendly under Beale, they fucking scudded us at Ibrox, and I get it. I mean, that is about 16 months ago. So, but crazy. It's seriously, it's absolutely mental. Anyway, that's where we're going to leave this video. We'll be back very soon for starting 11 reaction, and then hell, don't know. I'm not going to do a watch along, an entire watch along, but we could do a partial one at some point, guys. But anyway, stay tuned. We cheeky starting 11 reaction coming soon.